Hello friends. In the first training session, I explained about the OCJP internal certification, its importance, and the probable benefits to derive out of that. All that in detail I explained. Now let us enter into the subject in the training session 2. Before writing programs and all that, in the training session 2, I explained 6 concepts which are core concepts. If you have clear understanding over these 6 concepts, without having any doubt, you can work out program comfortably and you understand every bit of the code you practically, logically, without having any doubt. So here 6 concepts I am going to explain. The first one is very unique. Actually, if you are preparing for OCAJP exam means you are ambitious to evolve as a professional programmer. Actually, college students behave in one fashion, professional programmer behave in a different fashion. Actually, if we simply dump these are the professional programming principles and practices, it is quite boring and you may not understand them fully because it is quite abstract. That's why I am giving a practical approach to evolve as a professional programmer. For that, practically you have to understand. Actually, professional programmer think in one fashion. That means whenever a programming task is given to that, first they do mental work and thereafter they start your physical work. Mental work, 50 to 60% of the time they spend on mental work on performing the task. And once mental work is over, then only they start physical work, coding. Like even that all you also follow the same in certain situation in examination hall. In examination hall, first to study, understand one question thoroughly. After that, which answer I have to produce, all that you frame in the brain. Thereafter, you start writing. That means first you are completing your mental work, understanding problem. What is the right answer for that you think of. After everything is over, you start writing. That means first you are finishing mental work. Thereafter, doing physical work. That is a professional approach. This in programming, how we have to do and all that practically through case studies I am going to explain. By that, you understand the real spirit of professional approach, and from the day one, you can implement that. Ultimately, evolve as a professional programmer. Now, as far as programs are concerned, college students, whenever a task is given, immediately they start typing the program. That means while typing, they think. That's why they never achieve command over that. A task which requires half an hour time, they may take 2 to 3 hours. Sometimes they may not get result. Even though they get result, it may be a fluke. Understand? So in a professional, no fluke and all that, because everything is complete mentally. Thereafter, you start physically. In these all concepts are useful for you to evolve as a professional programmer. That's just a matter of 1 hour, or otherwise take another 1 hour and understand the real spirit of that. I explained everything practically, not theoretically means you get some abstract knowledge. It may not be complete. That's why practically through case studies I am explaining. Second one is top-down modular design approach. Design means mental work. Whenever you want to construct a building, what you do? First you get the blueprint. That is the design. After completion of the blueprint, only start constructing strictly according to the blueprint. So top-down modular approach is the wonderful model. It is useful not only in programming but also in real life. Top-down, you come like this and all that, then everything clarity you get. This I explain through case studies. Then just a matter of 15 minutes, you can understand everything. Third one is understanding FOP paradigm. FOP means function oriented programming paradigm. There are 3 paradigms: procedural paradigm, function oriented programming paradigm, object oriented programming paradigm. So here practically from real life angle, I am going to explain about FOP paradigm, function oriented programming paradigm. Thereafter, variables and data structures. Actually, before moving for object oriented programming paradigm, then you must have clear understanding over variables and data structures clearly. That too, without having knowledge of that, if you have to learn and all that, I have to explain everything practically. Then only you can grasp it. So in this I explained the difference between variables and data structures. When variables are used, when data structures are used, why so many types of data structures, all that I explained. There are fifth one, OOP paradigm. OOP, object oriented programming paradigm, is superior to remaining paradigm. Using OOP you can create automatic systems. Automatic. You feel like a wonder. So that I am going to explain. Finally, superiority the OOP paradigm and over others. Here, one thing, whatever may be my belief, I must convince you. That's why practically I want to demonstrate the comparison between three paradigms: procedural, function oriented, and object oriented. By that, you can understand the superiority of object oriented paradigm and how automatic systems, automatic program can be created using object oriented programming. And one more thing, finally, already I told you, Java is a true object oriented programming language. That means Java programs are composition of objects. In other words, the building block of a Java program is one or more objects.